Paula Radcliffe would be affected by the catastrophe theory because when she was running, she would need to be at the optimum arousal level so that she would be able to run her fastest as well as not getting over aroused that she messes up. If she got over aroused, then she might forget her running pattern, which would cause her to fall over. So she has to find the optimum level of arousal to be able to prevent this from happening. But if she was under aroused, she wouldn't be able to get the pace which she is required to keep up with the pace of the other contestants. So this is why the catastrophe theory suits her and her sport, because she had to find the middle arousal level, which would be the optimum arousal, to be able to compete at her best. Attention span at high arousal level. When you have high arousal level, you would start to have more narrowed vision, so that it would start to block out all the irrelevant information which is happening around you. This would help to increase performance because it would prevent you from being put off by what's happening around you. But if you would have a low level of arousal, then you would be distracted by things which happen around you. This would affect Paula Radcliffe because the more aroused she is, the more she can concentrate on a running pattern of her legs and the speed at which she's running at. But if she wasn't very aroused, and her attention span would broaden, and she would start to think about other things which might get her legs all jumbled up and cause her to fall and lose the race. Anxiety. Some of the symptoms of anxiety are divided into three sections: cognitive, somatic, and behavioural. One of the cognitive symptoms, like having a sense of confusion, would affect their performance because they would get confused easily. This would mean that they would take a lot longer to be able to get used and remember the required skills which they have to complete. Yet they will be able to get used to using them. But if they had a symptom like often having dry mouth, this would affect their performance because they would lose water quickly, so they would become dehydrated faster. So they would have to take a lot of water on board to be able to focus on the game, this would distract them a lot because they would have to have a lot of breaks to be able to get the water on board. So it can distract them and put them off of the game of what they're focusing on. But a behavioural symptom can be playing safe. This isn't always a bad thing during a game of football, as it would ensure that you'd be able to keep possession, but then it wouldn't be putting out anything, so making you stand out in the game ahead of everyone else. But as well as it would prevent you from being able to create some attacks, so you wouldn't attempt to do any long balls across the pitch with switching the play, putting some lodged balls through to the players running through, and by not doing that, it would mean that you probably wouldn't be able to score as many, and could even make you lose the game.